It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at the Golden One Center in downtown Sacramento. Tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings getting set to match up with the Toronto Raptors. Opening tip belongs to the Kings, and they'll have it first to start the fourth as well. We're underway in Sacramento. Here comes the screen. Barnes to Allen Crabbe. Barnes. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Lowry. Count the bucket for two.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Fox with it. He'll run the offense. Serge Ibaka. Huge block. That'll get out off the Raptors. It remains Sacramento basketball. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Into the game for Sacramento, number 23, Trey Burke.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. 1 quarter down. The Raptors have the lead. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Number 23.
Kings have the basketball. De'Aaron Fox to Harrison Barnes. Here comes the screen. To Barnes. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
To Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes powers it through.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Has a look. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
The screen sets him up for two.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a three-point game.
Substitutions, Sacramento. Entering the game for Toronto, number 22.
And the finish at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Into the front court, it's Fox. The margin standing now at 7. To Barnes. Serge Ibaka swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And he finishes at the rim.
Underutilized. underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Fox across the timeline. His guys down by 9. To Allen Crabbe. Barnes. Has a chance. Shot by Fox. Oh, and a putback.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungry.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw try, off the mark. I don't know what the defender was doing there, but count the points.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
It's Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox to Allen Crabbe. Surveys the floor. Probing the defense. And counted at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. The lead stands at 9. The pass stolen by Sacramento.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Lowry with it. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Fox into the front court. His guys down 11. Here comes the screen.
Right there, big screen.
Barnes to Fox. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Fires the 3. Tough shot, no good for Allen Crabbe.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Fox. Barnes. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Nice pass to get things going. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's the end of the third quarter. The Raptors enjoying a sizable lead. The Kings have the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
To Allen Crabbe. For 3. Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Screen coming. Serge Ibaka rejects it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Barnes to Fox. Goes to the left side. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Misses the first. Missed the second one as well. Pascal Siakam slams it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Serge Ibaka with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To Fox. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Crab with a shot off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Fox with it. Down a bundle. Young calls out of bounds. Last touch by Thaddeus Young. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Deep left corner to Lowry. Well done, Kyle Lowry. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
5 on the shot clock for Sacramento. Oh, he's denied. Shot clock violation. Lowry. Easy pass to the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Screen coming. The Kings now with 4 to shoot from long range. Can't connect. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Allen Crabbe. He throws it down.
The assist from number 7, Kyle Lowry.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. Hits the late 3 at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over.
The Raptors put on a show in a blowout.
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game.